Welcome back to the High School Sports Page, brought to you by Burns Insurance Group. We'll look at the 5A poll now. Independence solidified its hold on first place with a big win over Shelbyville last week. Knoxville West beating Farragut from the list of unbeaten teams. Moves West up to the number 2 spot. Oak Ridge, Morristown West, and Ooltewah hold down the other 3 slots in 5A.
No change in the Mid-State. Independence, Hendersonville, Centennial, Beach, and Henry County all had big wins. Another one of those showdowns, Murphy, in 2 weeks. Henry County at Centennial. Keep an eye on that one. Memphis
and its musical chairs kind of shook up the 6A poll a little bit. The names are all the same. The positioning is the only thing different. Cordova lost its first one of the season, and that moved them down to number 5. The other 4, Maryville, Oakland, Whitehaven, and Blackman, they were there last week as well.
Mid-State, no change. Oakland had a big win. Blackman had an open date. Ravenwood blew out Lebanon. Smyrna with an open date, and Mount Juliet rolled over Antioch 35-7.
Laura Marbury, the program manager, I think that's right, for both Kentucky and Tennessee with the Southeast United Dairy Group, our guest once again. Looks like you've got lots of goodies here. What are we going to talk about tonight, Laura? Maybe some memory loss or preventing that a little bit?
Yes, foods that help you focus, which is important for all of us, and particularly athletes during a game. So you really want to think about your diet and what you're eating and drinking and how it can help you to perform better. Dairy foods are an excellent source of vitamin D, calcium, and magnesium. These are all nutrients that are supposed to help you focus better and help prevent memory loss. So very important to get your 3 servings of dairy in a day, whether it be from a glass of milk, yogurt, string cheese like I had here. Those are all great sources. Other options are trying to follow the Mediterranean diet, focusing on healthy fats like olive oil, fatty fish like salmon, walnuts are a great source of omega-3, and that's excellent for your brain health as well. And finally, just getting more exercise. This is something our athletes usually don't have a problem with. They are working out all the time, but getting at least 30 minutes of exercise in a day is really going to help boost your brain power.
Absolutely. That's she's not talking to you, Terry. She's talking to me in that regard, because I know you're a huge proponent of that yourself.
Every once in a while, yeah.
Laura, thank you so much. We appreciate the chocolate milk too, as always. Glad the baby's doing well, and we'll see you next week. Okay?
Sounds great.
All right, thank you, Terry. We're almost out of time, but very quickly, some games here in the Mid-State people might want to consider Friday night.
All right, Murphy, here we go. Donaldson Christian at Friendship Christian. That's a big one. Did we say any more? Franklin Road Academy undefeated at Davidson Academy. Davidson Academy's won 6 in a row. Should be a good one. And down in Rutherford County, Riverdale at Oakland. Oakland, the only team without a regional loss. Riverdale needs to win because they've got Smyrna next week, and they'll fall 2 games behind in that region if they don't win it. Marshall County hosting Spring Hill. The Tigers number 4 in the state this week. They want to keep pace with undefeated Page in the region. And Spring Hill needs to win or they're in trouble with playoff possibilities. Then you've got Stewart's Creek at Shelbyville, another big game in 5A. And then Camden at Sycamore. Camden also has Fairview next week, so that's a big-time showdown coming up. But Camden-Sycamore, a big ball game Friday night.
I've got 4 games, I think, listed on the screen for East Tennessee. I only want to talk about one. Sevier County at Tennessee High in Bristol. That ought to be a dandy. I've already mentioned I'm going to be in Union City Friday night, the number 1 team in the state in single A, taking on number 2 Dresden. Both teams undefeated right now this deep into the season. Hardin County at Chester County. Hardin County, with that loss last week, should be fired up to win a game at Henderson, and South Gibson at Liberty. I don't know if anybody can beat Liberty or not. They're a very, very good football team. That's pretty much going to do it for the High School Sports Page this week. We're glad you joined us. The weather just now beginning to get right for high school football with 3 Friday nights left.
We got a lot of things to look forward to in the next 3 weeks, Murph. It's going to be fun. Playoff implications, big time everywhere.
All right, that's going to do it. The Burns Insurance Group, responsible for bringing this to you. Get out and see a high school football game this week.